From the Presidential Palace, Manila, Dateline Malacañang.
Good day. This is Dateline Malacañang. Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., along with First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos and the rest of the First Family on Sunday, successfully hosted the PH to Serve, a concert for the one-year countdown to the Philippine hosting of the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship 2025 at the Kalayaan Grounds in Malacañang Palace. The event aims to support Alas Pilipinas, the men's national volleyball team, as they begin preparation for the major sporting event slated from the 12th to the 28th of September 2025. It also showed the strong support from agencies and sports bodies that are working tirelessly to ensure the successful staging of the FIVB Men's World Championship, which is expected to attract thousands of volleyball fans around the world. Performances featured world-class talents from Filipinos who represented the country in the World Championships of Performing Arts, or WCOPA, and two special acts that mesmerized the audience with their unique visual artistry that lighted up the stage. Highlighting the PH to Serve concert was the presentation of the Alas Pilipinas team, composed of middle blockers Kim Malabunga, Renzmel Tagibolos, Lloyd Yosafat, John Paul Bugaon, and Jen Gerard Arnfranz Diao. Outside hitters Noel Michael Campton, Joshua Umandal, Micaelo Budin, and Jade Alex Disquitado. Opposite hitters Leo Ordeales, Louis Ramirez, and Mark Frederick Calado. Setters Ave Joshua Retamar, Adrian Villados, and Gabriel E.J. Casanya, and liberos Vince Patrick Lorenzo and Josh Ibanez, together with head coach Angelino Frigoni and the rest of the coaching staff. During the program, the President and First Lady received commemorative gifts symbolizing the official turnover of the 2025 Men's World Championship hosting to the Philippines from the FIVB, Philippine National Volleyball Federation, or PNVF, and Asian Volleyball Confederation, or AVC. The FIVB Men's World Championship will see 32 national teams vying for volleyball's top prize. The tournament has two automatic qualifiers, the Philippines as host country and defending champion Italy. Meanwhile, Alas Pilipinas has been grouped with Iran, Egypt, and Tunisia in Pool A at the first round of the World Championship after the drawing of lots last Saturday at the Soler Grand Ballroom in Parañaque City. Tunisia's men's national volleyball team is currently number 24 in the world rankings and is an 11-time African Championship winner, while world number 20 Egypt is a 9-time continental champion. World number 15 Iran, in the meantime, is a runner-up of the 2023 Asian Championship and has 4 continental golds. Besides Pool A, here's the list of the results in the drawing of lots, and the top 2 teams with the most number of wins will advance to the knockout stage. World number 1 Poland is in Pool B along with number 13 Netherlands, number 21 Qatar, and number 26 Romania. Pool C is comprised of number 2 France, number 9 Argentina, number 28 South Korea, and number 23 Finland. The United States, currently number 3 in the world, will lead Pool D along with number 12 Cuba, number 22 Portugal, and number 45 Colombia. Pool E is composed of number 4 Slovenia, number 8 Germany, number 19 Bulgaria, and number 27 Chile. The 2022 defending champions and world number 5 Italy banners Pool F along with number 14 Ukraine, number 16 Belgium, and number 50 Algeria. Crowd favorite and world number 6 Japan leads Pool G along with number 11 Canada, number 17 Turkey, and number 44 Libya. And in Pool H, number 7 Brazil leads the group along with powerhouse number 10 Serbia, number 18 Czechia, and number 25 China.
Dateline Malacañang.
Following the survey result on the second quarter 2024 plus 40 net satisfaction rating of the administration, Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. said they consider this as a challenge to do their jobs even better. In a statement, the President said the positive rating gives him inspiration. The Chief Executive assured that his administration will remain focused on improving important aspects in serving and implementing its promise to the Filipino people. President Marcos added that their priority is to provide true and effective service for the betterment of the Filipino people, strengthening the Philippine economy, and provide security for the country's future. The administration sees the latest result from the Social Weather Stations or SWS survey as a reward and recognition to the desire of the government to its citizens.
Dateline Malacañang.
The Presidential Communications Office, or PCO, over the weekend clarified that the government did not spend a single centavo in the birthday celebration of Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. on Friday evening. This was stated by PCO Secretary Cesar Chavez following the birthday celebration given to the President, which was organized by his friends at a hotel in Pasay City. In a statement, Chavez said the 67th birthday celebration of the Chief Executive was shouldered by his friends at no cost to the government. President Marcos attended the birthday celebration organized by his friends after personally distributing certificates of condonation and launching the financing program to farmers in Nueva Ecija province and providing directives that the government shall shoulder hospital bills of qualified patients seeking medical attention at third-level Department of Health or DOH hospitals. Besides this, the President also opened Malacañang to the public and distributed food for his birthday.
Dateline Malacañang.
In other news, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on Sunday said the BRP Teresa Magbanua vessel of the Philippine Coast Guard, or PCG, has left Escoda Shoal in the West Philippine Sea, or WPS. In a statement, Bersamin, also the National Maritime Council, or NMC chairperson, said, after more than 5 months at sea, where she carried out her sentinel duties against overwhelming odds, BRP Teresa Magbanua is now sailing back to her home port in Puerto Princesa, Palawan Province with her mission accomplished. During her deployment to Escoda Shoal, Bersamin said, Teresa Magbanua challenged an encirclement by a larger flotilla of intruders and battled inclement weather, with her crew surviving on diminished daily provisions. Bersamin said this was made possible due to the determination and dedication of the men and women on board, who crewed her in the finest tradition of our Philippine Coast Guard sailors and in honor of the heroine after whom she was named. He said the repositioning will allow the Magbanua to address the medical needs of some of her crew, undergo needed repairs, and allow her crew to enjoy a well-deserved furlough and reunion with their loved ones. Bersamin added that after the vessel been resupplied and repaired, and her crew recharged, she will be in tip-top shape to resume her mission along with other PCG and Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP assets as defenders of the country's sovereignty.
Dateline Malacañang.
Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has issued several proclamations declaring special non-working days in 7 towns in the country. The holiday declaration was contained in proclamations number 680 until 686, signed by the President on Wednesday and made public on Friday. Under Proclamation 680, the Chief Executive declared a special non-working day in Dingras, Ilocos Norte Province on September 20th in honor of Josefa Llanes Escoda, a World War II heroine and the founder of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines. Llanes Escoda was born in Dingras on September 20th, 1898. President Marcos said it is fitting and proper for the people of Dingras Municipality to be given full opportunity to participate in the occasion and enjoy the celebration. The Philippine President also issued Proclamation number 681 declaring September 21st as a special non-working day in San Mateo, Rizal Province to give its residents the full opportunity to participate in and enjoy the celebration of the town's 452nd founding anniversary. A similar declaration was made for Mountain Province through Proclamation number 682, making October 4th the special non-working day to mark the celebration of the Provincial Indigenous Peoples Day. According to Proclamation number 683, it will also be a special non-working day on October 7th in Gipos, Zamboanga del Sur Province in celebration of the 33rd Araw ng Gipos. President Marcos also declared October 23rd a special non-working day in Narvacan, Ilocos Sur Province through the issuance of Proclamation number 684 to celebrate the Aldao Tiwaya Yi a Narvacan. Proclamation 685 was also issued for Pili, Camarines Sur Province as it marks the celebration of the Cimarrones Festival on October 24th. October 25, 2024 was also declared a special non-working day in Lemery, Batangas Province through Proclamation 686 as the town will mark its founding anniversary.
Dateline Malacañang.
Meanwhile, the Philippines can expect Australia to join more Maritime Cooperative Activities or MCA in its waters. Australian Ambassador to the Philippines, HKU, said as she reiterates Canberra's commitment to helping Manila bolster its maritime security. In a media reception at her residence over the weekend, Yu said, this is what Australia does when they have a very close defense cooperation relationship with another country. MCAs conducted within the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone or EEZ are billed as a show of collective commitment to strengthen regional and international cooperation in support of a free and open Indo-Pacific between Manila and its partners. In April and August, Australia participated in 2 separate joint sales with the naval forces of the Philippines, the United States, Japan, and Canada. These MCAs come in the wake of increased Chinese presence and incursions into the country's jurisdiction in the West Philippine Sea, actions that several countries have repeatedly called out. In the same reception, Yu reiterated that the situation in the South China Sea is a regional issue that nations like Australia have a stake in. Meanwhile, Yu hailed the recently signed Reciprocal Access Agreement between Japan and the Philippines, saying it would also be instrumental in possible trilateral cooperation with other states. On top of MCA participation, Australia has also included the Philippines in its flagship regional naval engagement activity, the Indo-Pacific Endeavour 2024, which focuses on boosting cooperation on disaster response and maritime law, among others.
Dateline Malacañang.
Philippine House Bill number 10800, or the proposed 6.352 trillion peso 2025 national budget, will start its deliberations at the plenary on Monday. Based on the Congress's schedule, plenary deliberations will be allotted 8 days. First to be deliberated are the Departments of Finance and Justice, the National Economic and Development Authority, Judiciary, and lump sums. On Tuesday, the budgets of the Office of the Ombudsman, Commission on Human Rights, Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development, the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Department of Tourism, and Department of Labor and Employment will be debated on. The Commission on Elections, Department of Agrarian Reform, Department of Foreign Affairs, Department of Trade and Industry, other executive offices, and state colleges and universities is scheduled on Wednesday, while the budgets of the Department of National Defense, Department of Migrant Workers, Department of Environment and Natural Resources, and budgetary support of government corporations will be tackled on Thursday. On September 20th, the Presidential Communications Office will face the plenary, along with the Department of Science and Technology, Metro Manila Development Authority, and executive offices and government corporations. Meanwhile, the office of the Vice President is scheduled on September 23rd, and the last budget to be heard will be from the Department of Public Works and Highways, Office of the President, and Congress. The House targets to approve the 2025 General Appropriations Bill, or GAB, on September 25th. House Speaker Martin Romualdez emphasized that the funds is in support to the Agenda for Prosperity and Bagong Pilipinas, or New Philippines program, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s administration, as well as the goal of improving the economy's growth to 6% or higher.
Dateline Malacañang.
And finally, Philippine Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA Administrator Arnel Ignacio, personally welcomed Filipino workers who were victims of human trafficking from fake jobs offered in the country of the Czech Republic. According to OWA, the victims were forced to pay a huge amount, but instead of bringing them to the Czech Republic, the illegal recruiters brought them to Thailand and Malaysia, where they were tricked and caught. As response, the OWA provided the Filipinos with immediate aid, including financial assistance, hotel accommodation, and plane tickets so that they can go back home to their provinces and go to their families safe and sound. The agency reminded the public to always be mindful and double-check recruitment agencies using the Department of Migrant Workers or DMW website to ensure that they are legally operating.
Dateline Malacañang.
Before we conclude our program, Radyo Pilipinas World Service of the Presidential Broadcast Service is heard over the following shortwave frequencies: 15.640 MHz, 17.820 MHz, and 12.010 MHz. You can also visit our Facebook page and YouTube channel at Radyo Pilipinas World Service. You will be able to hear and view our Filipino and English programs, including news updates here in the Philippines. Kindly subscribe, like, and share our posts as well. And that concludes this edition of Dateline Malacañang. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Leo Magpayo. Good day and stay safe.
From the Presidential Palace, Manila, Dateline Malacañang.